Welcome to Moving Forward, sponsored by MPW Mocklink TV and Mocklink Internet, online at mpw.org. Each weekday morning, our local talk segment brings you the people who are helping move our community forward. Let's start the show.
Good morning, AM 860 FM 95.1 KWPC. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us here this morning for Moving Forward. It's great to have you in studio with us. And as always, brought to you by Muscatine Power and Water. Experience the best value in entertainment and connectivity with Mocklink Internet and TV from MP&W. New subscribers save big on TV or internet. Even more when you take both. Learn more at mpw.org. I'm Jordan Davis, and joining me in the studio this morning, Nichole Sorgenfrey from the United Way. How are you this morning, Nichole?
Good, how are you?
I'm excellent. We're really excited to have you in. As always, it's a pleasure to get to speak with you about all the stuff that the United Way is up to. But first off, how was your New Year's and your Christmas?
Very good, very good.
Excellent.
Took the time off and went out and saw my brother in Colorado.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Had a really good time,
too.
so yeah.
Sweet. Excellent. Well, what's new with the new year with United Way? What are you guys up to?
Right now we are wrapping up all of our numbers from 2018 and setting our goals for 2019.
Okay.
But everything looks really good and fresh and exciting.
Excellent.
So our first big event is our fundraiser for pancakes on January 18th. So from 7 to 9, we'll be at the Walnut Room at the First National Bank, serving up pancakes and collecting funds. The Kids First Fund has done a lot of exciting things. So right before Christmas break, we did a middle school Christmas party where 60 kids in the middle schools between Central and West received a Christmas present from us. And we partnered up with Geneva Country Club. They sponsored the lunch. We bused the kids to the country club. They got a little etiquette on how to eat a nice lunch in a nice restaurant. And then Bear was there as well with Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and they handed out a little presents to them as well.
Awesome.
And then Flowers on the Avenue gave out little goodie bags to the kids. So it was a lot of fun, and it was great partnership. So that was exciting. Today we are actually going to sponsor 63 kids that are at-risk students at the high school who made a C or better grade average for their first semester to a movie.
Oh, excellent.
So as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go over to the movie theater and meet up with those kids.
Sweet.
So,
what are you guys going to go see?
I don't know.
I'm going to get, what about the new, what's new that's out for kids? Like the Spider-Man movie, maybe? I can't remember what all is out right now.
Catch that.
Oh, well, I'm sure it'll be a
I'll
lot
have
of
to
fun
let you know
nonetheless,
after I head over there.
Oh, I think Mary Poppins is in theaters right now.
I saw
it?
that over Christmas break, and that was so good.
Was it good? Was it good?
Was.
I'll be honest, and I've had a lot of backlash because of this. I never saw the original Mary Poppins.
Oh wow!
I never actually saw that. Was not a movie.
So you didn't have a mom that was into musicals?
Well, no. See, The Sound of Music is my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah,
but that's the only one. I mean, other than that, that's kind of the only musical I ever watched growing up. And that, Disney movies. But Mary Poppins was not one that was on that list. So I'd really like to go and see the new one. Who's the actress in it? Emily Blunt, isn't that her? I think I ought to go see it. Anyways, you're gonna go take some kids to see a movie here later today. So
yeah, so we're excited about that.
That's awesome.
So we're wrapping up our campaign for United Way right now, and we are looking for volunteers to help with community investment. That is where you volunteer to be on a team to decide where our funds go to those who put grants in.
Gotcha.
So, as a myth, everyone thinks that United Way staff does that. We do not.
Really?
So we find volunteers in the community to go and do tours of those who put grants in, the programs that put grants in, and they do a presentation in our office, and they decide on their presentation and their tour what they should get according to what their grant is. So you can contact Shane in our office. That will happen in the month of February and March. It is a little bit of a time commitment. It's probably about 10 hours spread over a couple of days, but it's a great opportunity to get to know what nonprofits are doing in our community and seeing them one-on-one. So and we need like 60 volunteers for that, so we really need folks to come out for that.
Yeah, that's a great way to get involved too, because if there's something somewhere you see need and you have the opportunity to maybe help influence where some of those funds go, that's really cool. I had no idea that you guys involved the community in that process. Yeah. That's really cool.
So we try to involve volunteers as much as possible on whatever level we can involve them in.
Excellent.
One of the other things that we're working on right now is we're needing some more volunteers for our food rescue. our food rescue is going on its 6th year, and we're collecting about $40,000 of food every month.
Wow.
So it is a huge project. Started off kind of small. We were like $4,000 a month, but it has grown. So we pick up from the main Hy-Vee Main Street, Fairway. We do Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, and KFC.
Oh, awesome.
So we can recycle food in any form of that way. So because we have agencies that serve a meal, so those places that have pre-cooked food in that mass, like KFC, Little Caesars, and Pizza Hut, we can take and reserve it for the next meal there.
Really?
And yeah.
Wow.
And then it just needs to be brought up to temp in a proper manner. So, and then the grocery stores we use with our pantries and our school lockers.
That's incredible. That's awesome. That local businesses are getting involved in that too. That's really cool.
Yeah. So we're looking for a driver for Thursday for Main Street, which is about an hour, and Friday for the big Hy-Vee, which would be about an hour and a half.
So what would the volunteers be doing?
So they just go and pick up the food and then take it to the location it's being dropped off. We train them. We walk through them on their first trip. We're always there. If they needed something, they can contact us. They get my cell phone number, so.
Bonus.
So, yeah. We also need people to fill in. So if you're not sure you want to commit every week, but you just want to be a backup, let us know, because we're lacking, especially now with all of our snowbirds going away, and so we're really looking for that.
Snowbirds. It's been a while since I've heard that term, but it is about that time of year, isn't it?
Tonight we are working with the high school, and we're doing the food bank is coming down. With
that's
the semi.
right.
So we're needing volunteers for that. That is from like 4:30 to 6. So you would meet on the backside of the high school where the garages are.
Yeah, right across from the new sports complex.
Right.
Yeah, right across from there.
Yep. So it's a great opportunity. I've done it once before. I'm going to be there tonight. So you just help the families shop through the row and then take the food out to their car. So you have carts and everything. So it's an easy, and it moves fast. So
It looked like you had a lot of volunteers last time, because I saw you guys. We were there for a basketball game. We were over at the school, and we were walking in. And I said, I wonder what's going on. I said to Alex, I said, I wonder what everybody's out there doing. But now I know it's that. So it's the food. It's a food bank.
Right. So we have the food bank with our food pantry, with West Middle School and the high school lockers, and then we have this once a month drop. Mulford Church also does this on a Saturday once a month. So, they do it once a quarter. So yeah, it's been going great. This will be our 3rd time doing it. We are needing volunteers for the fact that some of them left for snowbirds. So some of the ones we had the last 2 times. So if you want to volunteer, just come on out at 4:30 and check in with us, and we'll get you going.
Excellent. And that's for anybody that's that feels that they can. Yeah, anybody. Excellent.
Anybody that can walk, because all you're doing is pushing a cart with a family and walking and talking with them.
Great. Well, that's really exciting. So anything else that's on the United Way's plate coming up here in the new year?
We're working on our volunteer calendar for the year, so we'll have different months set aside for different drives or volunteer hours being tracked and so forth. So we're really pushing our volunteer website, volunteermuscatine.org, and that is where you can sign up and track your volunteer hours, but you can also find where you would like to volunteer with different agencies. They have things up there as well.
Gotcha.
So it's...
And that's an easier way for folks to come out, and they can see where those volunteer hours are going to be, and they can kind of plan it out. So if they have to take time from work, or ask for a little bit of time during the day if it's anything, because you guys, let's see, when is some of your lunch program stuff? That's summer stuff.
So we are with the government shutdown, we have 2 programs that work with a government grant, so we receive the contract for that. One is our after-school program, so we provide healthy snacks to children after school that are at risk. So we work with Flickinger Learning Center and Salvation Army. So we're continuing with that program right now. As of February, if the government is still shut down, we won't have that grant.
Okay.
So we need to figure that out. And same with the summer lunch program. If the government is still shut down, that program will not operate. So through the government. Now, we might we need to figure that out on
maybe
with
able to
United
allocate
Way.
funds or find that somewhere else. Just kind of depends.
Which is so sad. It just makes me so sad. But we have funds that we have raised for it. We might be able to do a shorter period, different. There'll be something that we'll figure out. But
gotcha. It's kind of up in the air. It just kind of depends on how stuff lands. So excellent.
I mean, it's sad, but there's also worse things that are going on with the government shutdown, with people not having jobs and so forth. So yeah.
Kind of it's just all weird, all strange. A little bit of going on up in Washington D.C. and we'll just leave it to them for now, I suppose.
Right? Figure it out. Come have pancakes with us on Friday, January 18th. And support our Kids First Fund. If you want to know more about Kids First Fund or become more involved with Kids First Fund or anything that I've talked about today, please give us a call at United Way. Our number is 563-263-5963. You can also visit us on Facebook or check out our website. But remember, our volunteer website, we're really trying to push that. We have lots of great volunteer opportunities on there. And that's volunteermuscatine.org.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us this
morning. Thanks for having me.
Nichole Sorgenfrey joining us from the United Way here in Muscatine. They do a lot of great work, and we really appreciate them stopping by to tell us all about the stuff that they're up to. So thanks again to Nichole. And remember, this moving forward brought to you by Muscatine Power and Water. Mocklink is always Muscatine's fastest internet, and gigabit speed is coming. Mocklink TV beats satellite and includes video and music streaming. New subscribers save big, even more when you bundle. Learn more at mpw.org. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us for Moving Forward on the voiceofmuscatine.com.